Hi, it's me again, the Gamer of Knowledge and more. But you can also call me the Gamer of Knowledge, GoCam, or just Fred if you want to go by my real name. And today we have Plankton, the seahorse, our channel mascot, because why not? So today's video is based on a theory I did a while ago, about a year or two ago, on the Ghost Girl from Pokemon X and Y. So the theory is that he's looking for the lone man that we see in the scary house at Route 14 of Kalos. So, first off, her most well-known line that she says is that, "No, you're not the one." So, she says this at the Luminous building that we see her. It's apparently called the Fighting Dojo, but, you know, some other things that I found was at the train station on the second TMV timetable, there's a message on it saying, "I'm going to go for help. Wait in the usual place." With that, we can assume that they were a couple because I don't think they were either a couple or very close friends, because I don't think you'd be telling someone to go to the usual place if they weren't close to you. Um, the Lumiose building that we see her at, where she says, "No, you're not the one," could potentially be a like a workplace for them, where when they're not acting like a couple or something, they can just act as workmates. So just in case anything happens outside, could not affect what's happening inside work. Um, but because we see her as a ghost, it's highly likely she died before she got to the train station. Um, Maybe so because of that, she might have died in that very building, and now she's forever searching for him. Either that, or she's trying to find the person who killed her. Because um, I don't have any experience being dead, obviously, as I am here. But I'm pretty sure ghosts or spirits linger around places like where they died, and is trying to find acceptance in some way. Whether it's knowing something is okay, or to make sure that their killer, if they did get killed by someone, is dead. She can also be found in the hotel, which is me. I don't know how to pronounce it. Next to a wall, as if to have, as if putting a ear next to it, like as if trying to listen on to something. Um, when you find her there, you can go up to her and talk to her, but she will say, "Don't talk to me. If you do, I can't hit the elevator." She might be there because the lone man looks wealthy enough, and the room that you find her in could also be a usual place, because they might not have, because the Hex Maniac model that she uses does not look like a wealthy person, and it could be based on a real life. It could be based on her design of she's alive, but it could also be based on many other things. Now, for the lone man, when we see him in this scary house, he tells us a story. And that story goes, it was a dark and stormy night, many years ago. Lost, I arrived at this house. I went inside. The lights were not turned on, so I fearfully looked around the house. Eventually, I made my way into the kitchen. There was no sign of anyone being there. I found the fridge, and when I opened it, a faint light leaked out. I could finally make out my surroundings, and I saw the faint outline of a man hurtling in the corner of the room. I tried to tell him that I was lost, and I was hoping he'd let me stay until morning. But when I approached him, the man suddenly screamed, "Stay back!" I apologized and continued to plead my case. "Please, can't you help me?" "I'm not talking to you," he shouted. I looked at the man in surprise. When I did this, the man asked me, "Can't you see them? Behind you? A horde of faceless men." From this story, so that was the story, and from it, we can assume that he's been there for a while, and could forget about the Hex Maniac, as the model is called, because he says many years ago, and that he was lost. He could have been focusing on finding somewhere to stay, so he could have gone out of the rain. Also, on the way to the old house, we do see another Hex Maniac who uses only ghost types. So if this is shared across other Hex Maniacs, then we can assume that the Ghost Girl that we see in Lumio City could also use ghost types. So we can assume that she died at some point, maybe around the time before our journey, but after the lone man went to the scary house. I did have on my script before that there was a boy looking for something, because he said something, "It's gotta be here somewhere," or something. But I just didn't add that into the script because after making it, I felt like it was irrelevant. So that's my theory. The ghost girl is looking for the lone man, but is looking for him in all the wrong places. What do you think, guys? Do you like the theory? Do you want me to redo it but have some of your guys' opinions in it? Or should I just forget about theories altogether because I'm rubbish? So, thanks for watching regardless. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed it, and ring the bell so you get notified. And next week or the week after, depending on how my schedule is going to be, I will be uploading more, but it'll also be Master Duel videos hopefully. See you guys. Bye.